June 9th and 10th. The moon is going to be in Pisces. Now, the moon in Pisces is a really positive placement. It's very emotional and highly sensitive. Because Pisces is the empath of the zodiac. Pisces is so attuned to what is going on externally in terms of vibration situations, and it can get drowned at worst in emotions that other people have, where you're sort of a sponge that, contains all of that emotion and you're sort of soaking it up. And when you can draw boundaries of what I should be taking in and what I shouldn't, and when you heal your energy, when you meditate, or when you draw those healthy boundaries, or sort of, I want to say cleanse your aura and do all of those practices, then that can be really beneficial and something healing to do if you're one of those people. And I'm going to be speaking about something very similar to this when I do my video on the South Node in Pisces and North Node in Virgo sometime, because that's a big part of it. But in general, the moon moving through Pisces really opens up the doorways of the psychic and spiritual world. This is a time where we can be more attuned to what is going on in the divine, and we can find the divine in our inner knowing. We're going wherever the mood takes us. If we can live out our lives in a truly spiritually meaningful way, this is when we are trusting those innate feelings inside of us and heading in those feelings, and it may not be logical or rational, but it just feels like the way to go. The moon in Pisces will be making a couple aspects that will be conjunct Saturn at one part of it. So it's time to get grounded with a spiritual practice. Time to become more disciplined in terms of what you do spiritually. I have a whole nother video about this. And it will also be squaring the Sun in Gemini. Both of those two signs are mutable. And they sort of get lost and scattered, and one doesn't know where one is going and the other doesn't know where it's going, so it's really confused. It's very changeable. It's very mutable, very chameleon-like, but lack of clarity, lack of direction, and being kind of tired and confused and a sort of a fog. You could spray a fog machine around. That's what it can feel like when you have the Sun in Gemini and Moon in Pisces. It's difficult to find a target and ground. So those are all just some things to think about during these two couple of days when the moon is in Pisces.